Everybody, it's Ghost. So I have a bit of a reaction video for you guys. Really quick, this was a update to a video that unfortunately got nuked off of YouTube, and that more or less has to do with the subject of the video. It is 100% from what I'm doing educational, because I do talk a bit about things here and there. I also do not remember 100% what is said or done in the video, because when we did this recording or this stream, because I did do it live over on my Twitch, I was coming off of Buckshot Roulette, where, to make it more interesting, I had bevs almost every time I, lost, in case you don't know how that game works. But yeah, I figured I'll do a reaction to this one because it was one of the videos that was recommended. I do have some other videos I'm recording and trying to put out pretty soon. You guys seem to like the reaction videos, as they seem to get the most traction so far. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys are safe. Please, really quick disclaimer, do not mimic anything in this video. This is 100% educational, nothing more. There's no message, there's no conversation I'm trying to have. This is 100% educational. Please do not recreate anything in this video. It is incredibly dangerous, and it is done by a professional. So please, I want to make that very clear. Do not do any of this stuff. That being said, I hope you enjoy my reaction. I apologize if I rant or I stutter on words heavy. Again, I was having bevs at the time. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Enjoy my silly rants, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye. Do that because the last thing I wanted to do was to reveal what your Discord is, but I appreciate you, Recon.
Oh, what is going on, you sexy YouTube mother lovers? As you can tell by the way I've kind of got the butcher vibe from the boys, I just got back from a week-long vacation. And by that I mean I got a 7-day suspension from YouTube and had to take a week-long unpaid break. Now why, you may ask?
Well, sure.
This is why.
Oh, it's a double barrel.
I may have girl bossed a little too close to the sun. So today I'm gonna tell you how I made the world's most expensive pipe gun.
Okay.
On accident. So what had happened was, on July 27th, I posted a video that a lot of you guys saw called Testing the Pipe Gun That Killed the Japanese Prime Minister, where we, tested the pipe gun that killed the Japanese Prime Minister. Now in said video, we attempted to recreate and build the wacky, improvised pipe gun that was used by the assassin to kill the base-pilled former Prime Minister of Japan, Shinzo Abe. We had varying results.
Oh, damn, okay. That is very interesting.
Definitely not breast milk.
For the record, the off-color humor and, almost blowing myself up wasn't what got us the strike. Although I imagine it certainly didn't help. So that video is now deleted. It got nuked from orbit alien style, and YouTube gave me a strike, which comes with a complimentary 7-day vacation. I had no job. So why did that video get a strike? So normally, YouTube isn't exactly as bad about guns as you think. Sure, a lot of creators do have problems and monetization issues, but I'm actually monetized on my channel a lot more than you'd probably expect.
Oh, damn it, hold on. I want to go back real quick. I wanted to see something. So I'm forgetting the name, but I feel like this is a there's a specific name for it, and I don't remember what it is, but that is a very stubby Mosin Nagant. You're totally fine, by the way. This is still as information as I thought it was, and I love reacting to stuff. I see what could be it looks like an AK-esque weapon. I just don't know because it's all blurred too. I know what some of these are. Like this one looks familiar. I just can't name it. This one too, but I don't know the name of it. The actual name. I can call them what I think they are, but they're not going to be close. Obviously an RPG. This looks like a SKS Val, AK-47 with a wire folding stock. A Dragunov, another AK variant. He's got a lot of AK variants. Looks like an AUG. Scar. Is this an ACR? No, it's close though. Got two Western looking revolvers. A stubby short barrel shotgun. A Deagle. I can't tell what that is. This is super blurred. blurred MP40 and looks like an MG44, 42. Obras, yes, that's what I was thinking about.
Monetization issues, but I'm actually monetized on my channel a lot more than you'd probably expect. But this was not a monetization problem. This was a full-blown strike. So let's take a look at the YouTube policy on firearms. In the community guidelines, it specifically said you can't provide instructions on manufacturing firearms or ammunition. For the record, I still don't think this is actually a firearm considering it's black powder and doesn't take cased ammunition. So legally speaking, I don't think this is technically a firearm. However, I did not think about the ammunition part. And I did straight up kind of allude to the recipe for black powder and making it at home in said video. I didn't give the exact recipe, but I did kind of say how to do it, which is totally Googleable, by the way. This is not like it's some big secret. But when you start putting all these pieces together, I'm starting to see the issue. They say firearm creation and creation of ammunition. Now, I probably would have tried to fight the strike on the creation of firearm side of things, but after talking to my YouTube rep directly, he did accurately point out the fact that I did kind of include a screen recording of my Amazon cart as B-roll, which basically shows the entire ingredient list. Look, I thought it was a cool shot to include. Hindsight's 2020, okay? So
I want to say the reason he got a strike was because it was a video titled "Using the pipe gun that assassinated somebody," which is a wild title on its own, but I get that there was a reason for it.
So while this took about $210 to make, it's probably cost me a lot more than that. We'll get into that in a sec. But you know what? I'm a glass half full kind of guy sometimes, and I decided to see this as an opportunity to take a much needed vacation, due to some personal stuff I've got going on right now, and take a mental health break. So what did I do on this break? I drank with my friends. I shot guns with my friends. I actually did some AK-50 work. I drank with my friends some more. Got arrested for being too drunk with my friends. All right, that last part was a joke.
I actually like those weapons he's
not the drinking part. That part was true. And to top it off, I got to spend some good time riding my motorcycle.
Nice bike.
Speaking of which, I am excited to be working with CF Moto on some of the cool new bikes they've got. You may remember CF Moto is the company who makes the side-by-sides that me and Houston Jones messed around with. And since he's not the world's greatest driver, ended up giving himself the squiggly
oh my
Poor
god.
Houston. Hope he enjoyed his vacation too.
Oh my god, I could not look at that. That is so disgusting. Oh god.
But anyhow, I just wanted to thank CF Moto for being a sponsor of the channel. If you want to check them out, the links are down in the description and in the pinned comment. Now that feeds perfectly back around to my point about the pipe gun and the strike. You see, sponsor spots like the one that I just did now are another way that we help monetize the channel. Now, I don't do paid reviews or anything like that, or even worse, have people pay me to do a good review on their shit product.
I wonder what's missing, because he has something here that's not there. And I wonder what that is. But hey, MP40. I like that. I like that. I like that he has magazines on the wall too. That's pretty neat.
Just some people do. But I will do little ad spots like that just to help with the company's overall revenue off the videos we're already doing. Which thank you guys for watching them because that helps us do what we do. Me and a bunch of other content creators kind of follow that model, and I think it's a pretty good middle ground. So now, the big question. How much did my company lose in that week plus that I could not post? I can't actually tell you the exact AdSense number because that also violates, I think, some agreement I have with YouTube. With all revenue sources put together that comes off of the videos, let's say like AdSense, sponsors, affiliate stuff, whatever. This $200 pipe gun and that strike cost about $20,000.
It's a lot
So by
of money.
making that video, I essentially took a used Dodge Challenger, lit it on fire, and drove it off a cliff. I didn't know this was a whistling diesel crossover. But yeah, that strike cost about 20 grand. Now, before you go like,
a lot of time and money.
You lost out on that, but you're making all this money on YouTube. I'm not Scrooge McDuck over here rolling in pools of AdSense money or anything. The majority of that usually ends up going right back into paying the salaries of, my half dozen employees, shop rent, utilities, and of course, all the cool stuff that we pick up for you guys to show off on the channel. And a lot of White Claws. Man, we go through a lot of White Claw. But don't worry about me, I will be fine. I'll just have to lay off the late night gun broker for a while.
I feel
And
like
my
that
employees
original
may
video had so much information as to how to make it, and we're never gonna see it anymore, sadly. Unless he has a Patreon, I'm sure it's there, but I would love to see that video.
may not have to embrace the bread and water diet for a few days. Think of it as a late summer cut, guys. To be honest, we kind of saw a strike as a possibility on that video. I knew we were edgy, we were right on the line, but I didn't realize the degree that we went that far over it. So as far as YouTube is concerned, yeah, I'll take my lick. Center a little too hard on that one, Cap. So as for the video itself, I've asked people, not do re-uploads or anything like that. I'm going to be trying to upload a different version of that, either here on this channel or over on my B channel, which you can check out in the links in the description and in the pinned comment if you didn't know I had a B channel. Obviously, certain parts are going to have to be censored and or removed, but I'm going to work with YouTube, see what's what, and then I'm going to try to film new content for you guys to kind of fill out the video so it's not, repetitive for you guys who've already seen it. But something else that's cool did come from all this. See, like I said, glass half full. Silver linings, right?
Yeah,
One of my quotes in the
100%.
original video that you guys liked was, well, this.
Once again, proving that you can ban bullets all you want. You can't ban my balls.
A statement I stand by. But as some of you guys pointed out, that would make a bomb-ass t-shirt. And you know what? I agree.
Oh my god.
So here it is. Voila. These bad boys are available now.
I gotta buy this shirt
I'll leave
now.
the links down in the description in the pinned comment. So if you want to grab one for yourself and support the
Oh
channel
my
while you're
God.
at it, I think it's a pretty cool.
I will say I didn't find out about Brandon Herrera until much later. And I found out about him indirectly because I watch the narrator. I watch Nico Ortiz. I watched them do reaction stuff to military fails. And I mean, one of the days I was sitting there and then I saw cursed gun memes, and it was Brandon Herrera, and I just loved his commentary on some of the stupid shit I've seen. So he's an awesome guy. I honestly find myself sitting and just like not really zoning, but just like enjoying his content while I can just sit and I guess chill for a moment. It's really good. And I have to buy this shirt now because it is the funniest fucking thing I've seen today.
Cool fucking t-shirt. It's that beautiful spirit of rebellion that this country was founded on, and apparently Japan dabbles in. So what's going to be the effect on my future content? Am I reformed,
Totally
scared
fine.
straight? Does this
It's
mean
still
I'm
a
gonna
great
tone
shirt.
down
I
my
wish I bought
videos
it.
and stop the edgy content that you guys have come to know and love? Absolutely fucking not. But what it probably does mean is I'm going to be working a little bit closer with YouTube in the future to make sure that I'm not, openly defying community guidelines on accident. Got some cool content, though. I'm excited to film for you guys. Got another demonetized Mythbuster video I've wanted to try for a while. Gun meme review, of course, and some other cool stuff that I think you guys are going to really like. It's good to be back. Good to see you guys here, too. Glad to see that you stayed. And since I still have my channel, I'll see you sexy YouTube mother lovers in the next video. Thanks.
That is a great. I feel bad for him because that looks like an amazing weapon to come out with. But I want to go back to this scene. This shirt, even though it's not available, I wish I could have bought it. It is hilarious and I love it. Oh wow. But yeah, would you guys want to see me do more reactions like this tomorrow? It can be another excuse for me to open up the bottles and stuff. Recon, I will go ahead and refund you the last one you did.